temperature to Spain and Portugal. I suspect by the time we get back,
He'll have lost some weight.
he'll have gained some weight. It's called the Krill Run.
Just got on board, and 48 nanoseconds later James has ordered food and wine. So I'm off to bed now, and I shall see you no. So, but apparently we're at the back, which is the other front, and that's our view as we sit down for lunch.
Salad again.
Salad, and more salad. And the interesting thing today as well, that was pointing out, is when we set from Santander, we had 13 degrees outside air temperature. By the time we were halfway through the day, it was
You'd have 3 big marks.
3 big marks.
4 apple pies.
Yeah.
I was just watching you.
That's not true any above. I was going to talk about temperature.
It got up to
32.5, so it was just shy of a 20-degree increase.
Yeah.
Which 20 is the magic number, because 20-degree increase.
Layering up, layering down.
And James had a 20-kilo increase as well with what he had to eat today. Yeah, we'll chat about that later. Come on, let's get up here. So there's a coffee shop, I think, for you. And a cake shop. If I'm not mistaken, this is that castle was established in the fertile terrain of the tertiary deposits associated with Mr.
But, you know, back in 1259.
Yeah.
A guy called Jean Martin de Riba de Vizela. He got a message
Didn't he have his
from
first charter in
Alfonso
1262 though?
Yeah, the head of Santa Maria.
Right, okay, what you read?
Why?
Bulletproof passengers on the road to sex, drugs, etc. Get out the dark and into the light. Everywhere I go,
It started at 13 degrees, as we said yesterday, and then went up to 33 also. Today was 34, so it is quite cold, hot rather. But this is quite nice. We've got the place to ourselves. We're in the middle of nowhere. It's a vineyard, and we're quite a long way down, obviously, Portugal.
We've dropped on, or we've not.
Yeah.
If you don't see us again.
Right, so listen, all I'm going to do is a quick 2 minutes out.
Nice ride. Perfect tarmac.
Yeah.
How many cakes did we have on the plate?
Two.
2 cakes.
Two. Well, you had two, I had one.
and lots of cheese crackers.
So I almost forgot. I wanted to show everyone my wonderful gift from my brother. Because he knows I enjoy Triumph motorcycles, I think this is just
It's an adventure. You like Triumph, you know, we're touring, and what better acronym could I think of than Triumph over the
Romanticized life. Floating around, floating around, I'm floating
What's the place called here?
This is Vallejo de Jaruela.
Just one more time.
It's Portuguese.
Okay.
Fishing village.
And it's basically a little beach. What, showing what, sorry? Look out to sea. Look like, that's it. Hand up to your eyes as though you look at that, that's it. Yeah. It's off. Thought I'd have a quick look at the bikes. If you can see them in this light. So James has got the Honda NCX. There's another plate. It's 750. Big back box, a couple of side panniers, and there's a huge compartment inside there. The tank being under the rear seat somewhere, and that big compartment is, well, it's gigantic. It's put anything in there, gullet, anything at all. For me, I've got the Tiger 900 GT. I've got my rear, aluminium panniers, and a bit of chop and change for a different style because there's more room than the pizza box. I've got a tank bag, which is one of the SW Motec waterproof ones. On the front there I've got a Garmin where I put an extra mount up for that. So yeah, and then here on the side here I've got a GoPro mount, which is where this thing will go. So that's our two bikes. There we are, and they've been performing spot on so far.
Right. So it's been pissing down today.
Yeah.
And he's been eating all day.
Of course I have, yeah.
Anyway, so what we're going to do
Did you
is...
have any breakfast?
I had a glass of hot water with some lemon.
What was that cake?
Slice of lemon. Which cake?
The cake next to your bun.
Next to me donuts.
Your donut, yes. Which you compared to the one from Mablethorpe.
How many calories did you take to your room though?
I've had nothing. I've had nothing to eat. It is now 12:26 and I've nothing to eat. Whereas you, we stop talking about food.
Right.
What we doing? What we doing?
Starting the full-on route, which is Serpa Beige Serpa, and then we'll judge. We'll get a third way around, and we'll see how we're going to get on with the weather. If we're shite, or he's fucking ugly, then we'll fucking have to turn round.
What happens if you are morbidly obese? We're on day 6, is it? It's Saturday, and today was meant to be another circular from Castroverde. Unfortunately, we've got lots and lots of rain, clouds, thunderstorms, etc. So we've delayed setting off until about lunchtime, or a little bit afterwards. You can see it's quite an impressive old building. We're not sure what it is. We can't find any touristy signs, but we suspect it's some kind of medieval castle.
Well, the clothes would give it away.
James seems to think that's an aqueduct, but as we're on the top of a hill, it's a very narrow one, and it's only used for toy boats to go the 50 metres from one side to the other.
I didn't realise the Romans used to transport water to actually drink.
Yeah, where they're going to, from where?
From one side it passes the other. It's
Why
a long
did-
way.
Yeah. So you think?
They didn't have snap fit plumbing back then.
So, so you think they built an aqueduct up there to transfer water from that rampart to that one there?
In times of
Do you not
drought-
think they could just take one of them leather pouches?
Well, you reckon it could be then? I mean, it's not a very protected walkway for people to walk across. You think it's a walkway?
No, I don't think it is.
Walkway, so that they had competitions who could balance.
I think your medieval architectural skills are yet to be honed in. They're a little bit work.
We know what we're talking about.
Is that a medieval Roman one-way signal?
Yeah.
I don't know what this Portuguese is for. Castello. This is yet another castle. This one is in the town of Moura in southern Portugal, and as I mentioned earlier, we've discovered that every town, no matter how small, seems to have some kind of castle or fortification. We're going to establish why. This place has 11,000 inhabitants and yet quite a significant sort of fortification. There's some archaeological digs here and we're just trying to work out what some of this is. So, Pavimentio Moderno, what do you think that is?
That could be something to do with the building material that they used in the 11th and 12th century.
Good. What about Rua de Periodo Islamico?
I see. It's where Arabs came.
Rua Medieval Utilizer Como Area Entertainment-eros.
That's when Perry Como visited.
You'll see from this informative video that there's actually nothing informative whatsoever throughout.
I think it's highly informative. Everything's subjective, isn't it?
Well,
not a direct translation.
yeah. So where do you want to go now, McDonald's?
I can still feel the air moving, the air moving. I can see the sun as close by as I once was, but I know it's still shining by our side. In my mind, this place becomes to disappear.